what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanae. If this is your first time watching, you're probably wondering why I don't have any eyeshadow on my face. What was the reason? And this is the reason. So I'm going to be doing a review of the Boss Mood palette. It has 35 different shades and all colors, neutrals, reds, purples. It's just a bomb color palette. Today, I don't really know what I'm going to be using, but I think I'm just going to wing it. I really am gravitating towards these shimmer shades right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like shimmery right here. And this orange shade. I am going out, so I don't want to do anything too drastic, but I feel like I'm going to stay between those two colors. In the palette, it has a sheet of names on it. I personally don't like when palettes come like this. I prefer when it's already written on the actual palette, but I do understand that's costly. Colors that I just touched on are Hot Stuff and Bright Eyes. So I think I'm gonna actually go, let me swatch it. I'm gonna swatch it and then I'm gonna decide. So I'm gonna show you Hot Stuff first and then Bright Eyes. The dark brown shade is Hot Stuff and then the lighter shade is Bright Eyes. I think I'm gonna go with Bright Eyes because that one just looks really nice. It looks like orange on the pan, but when you swatch it, it's like a gold. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm just going to talk about how I feel about the palette as I'm applying the makeup to see what I like, what I don't like. Well, to be honest, I haven't really heard much about this palette. So I went to Ulta the other day and I picked it up. So I'm excited to see what I create with this look. If you are interested, stay tuned. First, on a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade Play It Cool, and that is going to be my transition color. Well, my first transition color. I'm thinking about doing two different ones, a light brown one and then an orange shade. So this will be the brown shade. And I'm going to work that into my crease and a little bit above my crease. I'm only taking a little bit, as you can see, on my brush. And I'm just gonna work it. So I don't know about this palette, but I know one thing about Morphe. I don't know if the shades aren't in here tight enough, but I've dropped about 2 different Morphe palettes and they've all shattered, which actually sucks. Cause I mean, I've dropped other palettes before, and mind you, maybe it's just how hard they fell, but they literally dropped and everything came out. I couldn't even save it. Like, I wanted to save it so badly, but I was like, girl, just go buy it. Go buy another one because this is not it. But one positive thing I would say about Morphe is it's so affordable. It's affordable. This palette had 35 shades and it's only $24. I mean, if you're just starting out, or if you're in like high school and you don't have a lot of money, or you're working part-time or not a full-time job, whatever it is, Morphe is a good company to go to. I mean, they have lipstick for $7, a full palette for, like I said, $24 with 35 different shades. They have multiple palettes. I mean, obviously the ones that are collaborated palettes are a little bit more expensive, but these ones work just as fine. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with another fluffy brush. It's just a smaller one. I'm gonna pick up the color Fired Up. That is my orange shade I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna pick up a generous amount of this product on my brush. And then I'm going to work this on the outer crease. And this will be my second transition shade. Putting majority of the product on the outer crease and then tapering that in to the center of my crease. So far, like I said, there's been a little bit of buildup in the actual pan itself, but that doesn't bother me really. It's just sometimes it could get a little bit annoying if you're traveling with the palette, because then it's like you open it and then it's a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. So that would be my only critique about buildup in the pan, is as soon as you take it somewhere with you on a trip or it's in your suitcase, something like that, that color is going everywhere. I'm going to take Play It Cool and Fired It Up and blend it out to my liking. Okay guys, so unfortunately my battery just died, and I don't think you saw when I put the darker shade in my outer crease. I used the color Sparks Fly. It's like the deepest brown in the palette, and I just worked that on my outer crease in a tapered brush, and then I went and blended it out with the Fired Up color. So right now I'm just going to touch it up a little bit and deepen out my crease a little bit more. I do feel like Morphe is an actually really great brand. I just wish that they would collaborate with more Black men, women, all sorts. I feel like a lot of times when they do the collaborations, it tends to be like a lot of just white people. So I do feel like they need to broaden out their range of people to collaborate with. And I know I'm gonna get some comments like, well, they collaborated with Bretman and Nikita and all these amazing people, but at the end of the day, they're not Black, so yeah. But I will say this, even though there is buildup in the pan, there is not much fallout. Like, I don't really have to go above and beyond to clean up. I mean, I have some a little bit right here, but that will get blended out when I do my under eyeshadow colors. But other than that, I mean, it's actually pretty good. I don't know whether or not the first batch of these were like trash, but the one that I have, I like it. I think it's a really great palette. It's really solid, and it has 35 different shades of colors. A really great mix of shimmers, brights, mattes, deep colors. So I think it's a very, very solid palette. When I did the brown shade, I lost a little bit of the orange, so I'm going to pick up a generous amount and really work that in to bring that shade back to life. Okay, so your eye should look something like this. I will be getting concealer for the next look, and I'm going to place it on my inner corner, and then I'm going to taper it out to blend into the orange. The next shade I'm going to be using is Bright Eyes. So that was that first initial swatch that I showed you. And then I'm going to be taking it on a flat shader brush. This is one that I got from NYX. I think I got it in an actual palette, but this is what that looks like. To kind of like blend out the concealer already, and then when I put the shade on, I'm gonna blend that out with the Fired Up color. And I'm gonna zoom in. Like, can you see it has like its own like shimmers to it? Like inside of it, I didn't even notice when I swatched it, but it has like fluorescent sparkles in them in the shade, which looks super cute on camera and in person. That is so pretty. Oh. And another positive thing I'll say about Morphe is that I have come across a few, so I'm not gonna say every Morphe palette. Most Morphe palettes, their pigments are really good for the price of the palette. Okay, so these are the eyes done without any mascara, eyelashes. I'm still debating if I want to do a wing liner or not. I'm gonna say no. And this is how it looks after I applied my Ardell lashes in the style Wispy. Okay, so for the under eye color, I'm just going to repeat what I used. First, I'm going to start off with Fired Up on the outer under eyelid, and then I'm gonna go in with Sparks Fly and deepen up that outer under eyeshadow color. So I'm gonna be going in with the Fenty lip gloss. I'm not gonna be putting any lip liners or anything like that. And then I'm gonna top it off with the Artist Couture Sugar Baby lip gloss. They just came out with this one, but I feel like this is more so like a topper than an actual lip gloss. I like my lip glosses to be very like glossy, you know, like the ones that you used to get at the swap meets, the little cherry flavor ones. I like mine to be like that. And so I'm gonna put that one over top this one. Okay guys, I'm so horrible at this. I forgot to film an outro, but this is the final look. If you like this look, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I upload every Sunday and Thursdays. See you next time. Bye!